Good evening. Sorry, car's still warming up. It's cold out. Hair's all curly. I just showered recently. Um, been on a little bit of a break, hibernation mode, but it's also time to get my butt in gear. So I'll probably be doing a lot more videos. That's the intention. We'll see if my butt actually gets motivated. Um, for F1 fans out there, it's a great season. Lando Norris took the world championship. Drives for McLaren, uh, dethroned Max Verstappen and Red Bull. And to Max's credit, because I actually don't really like him much, but he handled it very surprisingly well. All credit where credit's due. Hats off. And what him and Red Bull did this year was just shy of miraculous. Uh, he made essentially one of the biggest point deficit comebacks in pretty much the history of F1. So uh, next year is going to be very interesting. All new regulations, engine, fuel, aero, everything. So kind of get to wipe the slate clean. Um, Speaking of wiping the slate clean, I definitely feel that's a theme in a lot of people's lives. Wiping the slate clean with past grievances, resentments, this kind of stuff. Uh, Always a good thing. Now, don't get that misconstrued or twisted. That doesn't necessarily mean forgiveness and letting the past stay in the past uh, doesn't mean that you're in the right or the wrong. It just means that you're no longer allowing it to have power over you. It's really that simple. And you shouldn't. I mean, yeah, learn from your mistakes, your lessons, your experiences, obviously. Um, but let go of the anger, the resentment, the fear, guilt, shame, the doubt. Not that any of those things don't serve purpose, because they do in the moment. And, the purpose is to point something out to you, something that needs to be healed. Heal it, and then move on. Uh, that also doesn't mean that you completely forget your past, nor does it mean that you can't revisit things in your past. I get so tired of that. People who seem to think that just because they reconnect, that they're repeating. If you've changed and that person has changed and grown, you're not repeating. You're starting anew. You're starting fresh. Um, People seem to forget the whole point is the journey, no matter which way it takes you. Just like time, life is always forever moving forward. Even if you are repeating karmic cycles, you're still moving forward. It just means that there's something left to be healed, or You're just learning a different aspect of it, that's all. Some things are meant to start anew and start over. Sometimes you meet people and it was just the introduction. A lot of people say, right person, wrong time. You know. And sometimes that's it. Sometimes you meet people and people come in and out of your life, and that's all they're there for. Is just be a mirror and reflect to you what it is you needed to heal. Some are meant for more than that. I can't tell you who those people are or what their purpose is. I can tell you fighting the heart, what the heart and the soul truly wants, the path of suffering. And yeah, that means that sometimes we fall in love with people that we can't be with. And that's to help teach true unconditional love.